It's been nearly a quarter of a century since the end of apartheid. But the racial and economic disparity between black and white South Africans continues. At the heart of that divide is land ownership, because black South Africans had their lands taken away during colonial rule and then again under apartheid.
It has become patently clear that our people want the Constitution to be more explicit about expropriation of land without compensation, as demonstrated in the public hearings.
President Cyril Ramaphosa is talking about transferring land from white to black owners without paying for it. In December, his ruling African National Congress party declared its support for expropriation without compensation. Since then, there have been a series of public hearings across the country to get input on a possible amendment to the Constitution that would allow it. The report from those hearings hasn't been published yet, but Ramaphosa says change is necessary to boost the economy and increase food security.
I believe land expropriation without compensation is a good thing. That's what the country has been looking for, and the people are asking for it. So why not give what the people are asking for?
That's the kind of feedback the president wants to hear, because next year the country will have a general election and land is fast becoming a key issue for voters. Land ownership is an economic and emotive issue. The government says blacks own just 4% of privately owned land. That's compared to the 72% in white hands. It's a statistic which cuts across the country, from farmland to urban lots. Successive ANC governments have promised to transfer more territory to black owners. Many South Africans live below the poverty line. They don't have the resources to access land to build a home or a livelihood. It means land reform is something all sides of politics will have to campaign on in 2019. If the Constitution is amended to allow for expropriation without compensation, there is no guarantee the economic benefits will flow evenly across the country, or an idea of how long it would take to redistribute territory. But for black South Africans without a piece of land to call their own, this could be a change that transforms their lives. Natalie Poyhonen, The Newsmakers.